Hello, 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 and welcome back to the topic. The topic is where we highlight Houston Community College, our students, our programs, and our reach into the community. I am Dr. Darin Baskin. Currently, I serve as the Executive Director for the Honors and Weekend College here at HCC, and I am excited, overly excited, to be joined by three amazing guests today that are going to talk with us about an amazing event that's coming up. And I'm just going to start off by first saying that I haven't got my invite yet, so I'm just going to leave that out there for the rest of the segment, and we're going to jump right in. And look, guys, we have a special co-host this morning. Since 2013, Houston Community College has hosted the Houston Minority Business Development Agency as part of a national network to grow existing businesses for the health and vibrancy of our economy. Today, we're going to be joined on location, you guys, on location with Indria Thomas, who is joining us from Dunn Construction. And I'm going to say she might have to jump off a little early because she's waiting on a flight, and we love it. Welcome to the show, Indria.
Oh, thank you so much, Darin. Thank you for having me. Really appreciate the partnership between the Houston Community College District and the MBDA, one of our longtime partners. Dunn Construction is happy to be the platinum sponsor for the upcoming MBDA Gala. And we have 2 extra seats at our table. So if you would like one of those seats, please just let me know. And we will definitely make sure that you have a seat for the event. This event is the first, and this is the inaugural gala for the MBDA. They usually would do a luncheon, and we've been a supporter of the MBDA for the last, 7 or 8 years. I'm working with Marshette, and her team has been absolutely amazing. The work that we do to increase capacity and utilize minority businesses on our projects really goes hand in hand with the work that the MBDA does. And so we are happy to be a partner with them, and we are definitely looking forward to the gala.
Oh, that's amazing. And, we really appreciate you partnering with us here at HCC. We love amazing partnerships, and we love amazing people that partner with us. So we applaud you for being one of our, like they say on social media, one of our elite. So tell us this. Tell us about the partnership between Dunn Construction and the Houston MBDA.
So the work that Dunn does as the number 8 general contractor in the United States, we are not able to do that work without great partners. The MBDA has a very deep database of qualified minority trade partners that are well positioned to be able to do business with them. So do business with us. So we partner with them in an effort to increase utilization of minority trade partners on projects, not just in Houston, but throughout the area. We have been building in Houston for over 25 years. So we are truly part of the Houston community. And if we did not have the partnership that we have with MBDA, we wouldn't be able to build the types of buildings that we do, the inspired places that we build, to provide great opportunities for our communities where we live and work.
Hey, and I think, and let me first say, I am so happy that there are organizations that are focusing on the small businesses and the minority-owned businesses. We have to support our local small businesses, our local minority-owned businesses, and our local women business owners. I applaud Dunn for working in line with everything that we need to be doing to ensure that small businesses are able to compete in those large spaces as well as some of the larger companies. So I applaud you guys. So thank you for that work. And so, and you were mentioning the role that Dunn plays in this 2024 gala. I'm excited to know that this is the inaugural one. And I'm glad that they went from a lunch to a gala, because that elevates and makes it so much better. So tell us about that.
So when Marshette reached out to me about being the platinum sponsor it was really a no-brainer for us. As I said, we have supported their luncheon in the past, but definitely saw this as an opportunity to elevate the important work that the MBDA does and how the work that they do in partnership with other general contractors definitely helps to move the economy forward in the Houston area, Harris County. So we definitely wanted to partner with them. Our leadership in the Houston office and also in South Central region, very excited. They will be in attendance. And so we are just looking forward to such an exciting and amazing evening. We get to dress up, you know, and who doesn't like to get dressed up? So we are definitely looking forward to the event.
Oh yeah, and you just hit the nail on the head for me, which is why I threw out there that I hadn't got my invite yet. Who doesn't love to put on a tux and go and look good? When you have a bunch of good-looking people in the room at the same time, you feel good. So
absolutely.
Yeah,
and we'll be recognizing definitely people in the Houston community who have been, you know, doing this work for years and years and years. So looking forward to that recognition as part of the experience with the gala.
Oh, amazing. So let me ask you this. How can folks in the construction industry contact you or someone at J.E. Dunn?
So if there are minority diverse trade partners out there that are interested in doing business with J.E. Dunn Construction, they can reach me directly. My email address is a little long, and hopefully at the end we'll be able to put that information up, but they can reach me at indria.hollingsworth@jedunn.com. And if they don't want to reach me that way, they can also, I'm putting out my phone number, so 972-358-5472. And I will definitely get you all in contact, get them in contact with the folks in our Houston office. We do have several ongoing opportunities where we do outreach to the community. We have a third Thursday event that we host at our Houston office every third Thursday of the month, and we can definitely get people on that invite list. So we invite trade partners, developers, folk in real estate, all out to our office for a little happy hour, because in our industry, it's all about the relationship. And so this happy hour that we do is part of that relationship building.
Hey, look, I am thoroughly amazed. I'm excited about the gala, and I'm so happy to have met you. I think the work that you're doing and the work that your company is doing and pulling and reaching back into the community and being this platinum sponsor, I think says so much about J.E. Dunn. So let me say, anyone out there that needs anything, reach out to J.E. Dunn. I support them. And
thank you.
Thank you for being on the show. Catch that flight.
I will.
Back up those points. And when we come back, we will now be joined by our original first guest, who is going to tell us all about this gala we've been raving about, yet I have an invite now. So
you got an invite.
I'm not gonna let Marshette off. So when we come back, we'll be talking to Marshette Turner Ray when we return.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Sometimes what you need just shows up. Houston Community College has your back, whether you're knocking out some basics or upping your game for a better job. Enroll today for spring classes and frame your future with HCC.
For more than a year, we have kept you informed with more than 500 remote episodes. But now we're back, bigger and better, with more news and more guests. Join us live every weekday at 10 a.m. on Facebook and YouTube, and on HCC TV at noon and 5 p.m. You can watch from anywhere. We go where you go.
Welcome back to the topic. Now we are joined by Marshette Turner Ray. And as I mentioned earlier in the segment, we want to thank Indria for all of the support, being that platinum sponsor to be able to put this gala on. And since 2013, Houston Community College has hosted this Houston Minority Business Development Agency, and as part of a national network to grow the existing businesses in our area. And that's for health and for the vibrancy of the economy. And we are joined today by the director of the Houston MBDA, Marshette Turner Ray. Marshette, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much, Darin. Thank you so much for having us. I cannot tell you how much I appreciate and adore you. Yes, you always have an invitation. I'm so glad Indria extended an invitation to seat you at her table. But of course, if they fill up, I got you.
That's what I'm talking about. I love it. And listen, I'm so excited to hear because you guys are doing such amazing work, and to have a platinum sponsor like J.E. Dunn, that just goes to show that the work that you're doing over there is nothing short of amazing. So you've been working on making the Houston MBDA Gala a success since last June.
Yes.
Listen.
Absolutely.
That takes work. To throw a gala together, that takes work. So fill us in on the progress that you and your team have made. Tell us about the guests, the sponsors, the co-hosts, whatever you want to share.
All that good stuff.
Yeah.
So, yes, this has been truly a year full of inaugural gala celebration. We started out, of course, trying to get the venue. So, of course, all that good stuff is nailed down. So on Friday, June 21st, 2024, we will be live and in color at the Norris Center, which is located 816 Town and Country Boulevard, of course, here in Houston, Texas. The VIP reception starts at 6 p.m. Our VIP special guests are Jeff and Marissa Allen. Some of you may know that Jeff Allen is a retired NFL player for the real NFL, the National Football League. He played for the Kansas City Chiefs. His wife, Marissa, is also a star athlete. She is a star soccer player from Illinois, my hometown, of course, from the University of Illinois. And they both retired from sports and decided to go into becoming entrepreneurs. So they started Cookie Society. Cookie Society has been featured all over, everywhere, from Oprah to ESPN to the Kansas City Chiefs locker room to Gayle King, CBS, anywhere you can name, Cookie Society has been. And so they are our honorees, our entrepreneurs of the year, Jeff and Marissa Allen. We are also joined at the VIP reception by Congressman Al Green, of course, of the 9th Congressional District here in Texas. He is also an honoree. So our honorees this year, I think they truly represent not just the Houston MBDA, but the landscape of Texas, all things that we do well. And I am very, very excited to host them. We have this year our first ever Lifetime Achievement honoree in the person of Mr. George Martinez. And Mr. Martinez is a lifelong banker. He is a rancher. He loves people. He's very community oriented. So again, I think our lineup this year is absolutely stellar. Of course, all the good that I'm talking about, you have to be there to experience, right? So we want you all to absolutely join us on, again, Friday, June 21st at the Norris Center for this inaugural gala celebration.
Hey, I love it. And we talked a little bit earlier, and let me say that when it comes to dropping names, Marshette, that's you. That's all you right there. So
I got to get the people out. Yeah, I
you
got to get them out. They're going to see somebody
Exactly.
special.
Exactly. So the gala used to be a luncheon, and we mentioned that in the previous segment. So just give us like the major highlights of what's the differences between the luncheon and the gala.
Yes, absolutely. So first of all, we literally outgrew the luncheon. We were at a venue here in Houston, of course, but we just literally outgrew it. But
Amazing.
then beyond that, what I really am excited about is the fact that we can have people now bring their families out and celebrate with them. You know, during the day, if it's a husband and wife and the wife is being honored, well, the husband's at work, he can't get away, so he can't see his wife being honored, and vice versa. So, and as Indria indicated, you have the opportunity to dress up in your after 5 and evening attire, come out and take a whole lot of nice pictures that you all can post on Facebook the way you do, meet some very interesting and exciting and amazing people, and of course, hear about the Houston MBDA and what we do. So that, I think, is absolutely amazing.
I think you're 100% right. I think that's amazing. Again, getting a bunch of people in a room and they look good, they feel good, and they're surrounded by other people that are like-minded in the same room, I think creates a sort of a beautiful brain trust. You never know what is going to develop or come out of that room as far as relationship building. So congratulations. I am excited about that.
Thank you.
And so let's just say, so we're going to be at the Norris Center.
Correct.
So the Norris Center is connected via Skybridge to the
Moran Hotel.
Moran. Very good. I just want to make sure we let everybody know that. Now tell everyone how they can register for the gala.
So you can register for the gala. We do have a QR code, but you can also visit hccs.edu/MBDA. And then when you get there, you'll see a word that says calendar. Under that word is a blue button. Click the calendar button. When you click the calendar button, you're going to go right to all things Inaugural Gala. And so you have the opportunity there to purchase tickets, buy tables, register as an individual. It gives you the map of how to maneuver around the town and country area. So it is an all-inclusive one-stop shop for the gala. And I think it's, again, it's an amazing opportunity for folks who don't normally get dressed up and, go out and have date night and all that good stuff. But this is the time you want to do that. You want to be engaged.
Oh, yeah, I agree with you 100%. 100%. So let me ask you one final question, because I think it's an important question. And tell us this in a minute or less.
Okay.
Tell us about the Houston MBDA Advisory Council.
Yes. So this council, and I can tell you this very quickly, this council is 6 or 7 high potential, very charismatic, very creative individuals who support the work of the Houston MBDA, not just by word, but deed, in fact. They have committed their time, their effort, their energy, their resources to helping to make this gala a success, and it has all worked for the good. So I'm extremely excited about our advisory council, of which Gregg Reyes is the chairman.
And actually, that was a great segue, because y'all don't see that Marshette took that right out of my pages, because I was going to introduce him as we were ending this segment to bring him into the next segment. So this is what we say when we're symbiotic. We're symbiotic right now. Absolutely. But let me say this. You have created a labor of love into this gala. Congratulations, Marshette. I'm looking forward to it.
Thank you. Thank you.
So,
I appreciate it.
When we come back, we are going to chat with just that person, the chairman himself.
Sometimes what you need just shows up. Houston Community College has your back, whether you're knocking out some basics or upping your game for a better job. Enroll today for spring classes and frame your future with HCC.
When I was your age, I was just like you, fascinated by stars. But now I get to search for life in the universe. And who knows, maybe life is looking for us too.
So we're like aliens to them?
Yeah. Does anyone want to be a scientist now?
I do.
Awesome. We need more girls in STEM.
Maybe we can find aliens.
Things could be stranger, but I don't know how. I'm going through changes, through all of the strangeness. I'm going through changes now.
Welcome back to the topic. We're talking all about Houston MBDA and this gala that they're having. As we were ending the last segment with Marshette, we started talking about this amazing advisory board. And she mentioned that these are some of the best people to have on an advisory board. So joining us is none other than the chairman of the advisory board of the Houston MBDA, Mr. Gregg Reyes of Reytec Construction Resources. Gregg, welcome to the show. You're muted. Unmute yourself.
There we go.
There you are.
There he is. Yes. Well, I'm glad I'm not in an airport like poor Indria is right now. I'm glad I'm in my office here, comfy.
Exactly. So
thank you so much for having us, Darin. Appreciate it very much.
Oh, I'm excited. I'm so excited. I love any and all organizations that help and pull and give resources to minority-owned businesses. I think that's one of the best things we can do is support them. So I'm excited about this. So tell us, Gregg, tell us about how you became the chairman of the advisory board for the Houston MBDA.
Well, I'm not going to tell you the real story. I'm going to tell. No, honestly, I'm a product of MBDA. I've been in business for 28 plus years, and I started out of my house in 1996, and I went out and got certified as a minority contractor. And without the assistance of MBDA and some of the other great organizations that we have in this city that support small business, I would not have been successful. They introduced me to people like J.E. Dunn, Hensel Phelps, and Clark Construction, all the different prime contractors, but they were a conduit for us to be able to develop relationships, and then from there to create opportunities, and then to be able to do the work. And so, as a result of all of that, we were able to be successful and we were able to grow. But in our community, in this business community of ours, it's very difficult. It's challenging to be in the construction business because it is so capital intense and it is so laborious, and it's not one of these businesses where you can just go set up a shop and run out of that one shop. We're constantly on the move, making things happen, and in all sorts of different working conditions. And so to have the support of an organization like MBDA to come in and help us grow our business, I'm proud to say I'm truly a product of it. Today, the company is just under 400 employees. We're beyond my belief in terms of where we could grow and what we could do. But we're truly a product of, I own the company 100%. I'm a second generation Mexican American, native Houstonian. And, we took advantage of all the opportunities that MBDA and some of the other agencies created for us to grow our business. And we've benefited tremendously from that. And today we're back where we're the prime and we're working to give back now. And when Marshette asked, it was a no-brainer. We want to continue to be able to give back to our community, because as we do that, our community continues to grow in a healthy way, in a vibrant way. These are jobs. This is food on the table. This is mortgages. These are kids going to school, and for us, it's a great honor to be able to create that opportunity for our employees and for people that do business with us as well.
Right. I'm hearing so many great things, because what I'm hearing is essentially all the questions I were going to ask you. It's like I'm here watching you on the show, and vice versa. I don't even have to guide you, because you're hitting all the major points. I mean, just knowing that the impact that the Houston MBDA has on minority-owned businesses and the impact that you've had, congratulations on your success as well with the families that you're helping. I mean, it's important to understand that we all play an integral role in the success of small businesses. And so great work. And I'm hearing that this Marshette is an amazing collector of useful tools, because it seems like everyone says when Marshette calls, the answer is an overwhelming yes.
Well, you know, Darin, it's easy. You know, when you get to work with and interact with people who really believe in what they're doing and do their job so well, you can't help but be involved and do all you can to try to help move the effort forward. I personally feel like I wish I could do more, but you know, with we do all we can do. But when you have people like Marshette out there, you know, fighting for not just businesses, and what's what I love about MBDA, it's not just construction businesses. This is all business, for people of color. And for me, as a poor East End kid, you know, growing up thinking of how I could be successful and how I could grow, as to be able to see and help people like me and people of color to grow and develop their businesses it's rewarding, extremely rewarding.
And you know, just you saying that and just reminding and remembering where you came from and how it was for you, that shows the level of responsibility that you take on as a business owner, as a minority business owner. Absolutely. And that's also important for the success of minority-owned businesses. So thank you for that. So let me ask you this, Gregg. If someone wanted to reach Reytec Construction Resources, who would they call? Give us that in 30 seconds or less. Well,
you call our main office, which is 713-957-4003, but you could also interact with our website, where there is a spot for subcontractors, minority-owned businesses to go and be able to leave their contact information, and we're able to contact them.
Oh, that's amazing. And let me also say, do you guys have a website that you want to share with our viewers as well?
Yeah, it's Reytec. It's www.reytec.com.
Okay, perfect.
And that's Reytec, Reytec.
I was just going to say, let's spell it for him. I was just going to say, see what I mean? Symbiotic here. Hey, look, I appreciate it. I think what you guys are doing for small businesses is nothing more than amazing. We have to continue to pull and to give space to small businesses. And I think with you, with Marshette, and with Indria, we're on so far ahead and so far on the right path that we can't do anything but succeed with these small businesses. So let me say to Marshette, to Indria, and to you, Gregg, thank you for the work that you do for small businesses. Thank you for putting this gala together. I think it's going to be an amazing night, a labor of love and elegance of ambiance. And I'm so happy that it's happening here in Houston. So thank you for joining us, Gregg.
Well, thank you, Darin. And again, one last pitch. You know,
real quick, we got 10 seconds.
There's still tickets left. So
I like it. There's still tickets left.
Join us. Join us.
Thank you for joining us on the topic, and more HCC TV programming. Visit hccs.edu/podcast. And for the topic and HCC TV, I am Dr. Darin Baskin. Until next time.